engagement.
Gillian, hey.
Raquel, did you see her? Haley.
No, thank heaven.
Just now. She was right here. She came out of your room.
Broke into my room.
Is anything missing?
No, thank God.
But the bag's empty.
It is.
Oh. The way you were clutching it, I thought, maybe it had something valuable in. It's a man's bag. You took my advice and you got yourself a lover.
I told you I only want Mateo.
Oh, you can trust me, Raquel. I'll tell you about my lover if you tell me about yours.
I don't have one, okay? This is the only man that I will ever love like that.
And why you're so upset? Did Haley take something that she wasn't supposed to?
She had no right invading my privacy.
Well, then you should tell Mateo. Tell him about his precious little Haley who broke into your room.
I can't.
No, you must. Haley the good, Haley the kind snitch. It's about time somebody set her straight.
Yeah, but I can't tell him. He might think that I made it up.
No, there's no reason why I would be making it up.
Of course, I can't ask you to tell him.
Oh, but you never know what might come up in casual conversation. Ciao for now. Mateo, hi.
Hey.
Haley around?
Nope, not yet.
Oh. Oh, I wonder if she found anything.
What are you talking about?
Well, I saw her breaking into Raquel's motel room, and I'm just dying to know if she found anything incriminating. Well, I hope Haley found something in Raquel's room, something incriminating and nasty.
Gillian, what Haley does isn't your concern, okay?
Which is a nice way of saying butt out. I apologize for my wife, Mateo.
Nobody apologizes for me, husband.
Well, get used to it, or stay out of their business.
I was only trying to help.
Yeah, help start a fight, maybe. Luckily, Mateo doesn't buy into that. He knows how you operate.
I saw Haley breaking into Raquel's motel room with my own 2 eyes.
Are you following her?
No, of course not. I was just visiting my friend.
And since when do you visit Raquel?
Well, we were friends.
Oh, that's convenient. That's great, and helpful, and loyal.
Oh, what, so now you're gonna dictate my friends?
Yeah, it's a start.
Ryan!
Mateo, you can be assured this will not happen again.
No, you put me down. I'm gonna scream. Pick me up.
Hi, hon.
No! How dare you!
Should I call the manager?
Both of you sit down and shut up. You, listen, I told you from day one, Mateo is off limits.
He's my husband.
Look, you want to live in the past, that's your problem. Stay away from Haley unless you want to answer to me. Okay? And no, not because I want Haley. In case you two haven't noticed, Haley and Mateo have something you can't break.
You don't know everything.
Yeah? Well, I know a negative, hostile woman when I see one. All right? Someone who's so self-centered she doesn't care who she hurts.
Don't speak to her like that.
You're gonna have to excuse my wife, Raquel. She's very new to the language. She doesn't understand when she's being used.
You're so patronizing.
And so blind. Look, Haley broke into my room. She's the criminal.
So call the cops. Just leave my wife out of this. Look, I don't want you anywhere near my wife, anywhere near Mateo or Haley. Is that understood?
You can't give her orders.
Look, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. You gonna walk out or should I carry you out?
You touch me and I'll bite you.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Well, we'll be somewhere you don't like it.
Just suit yourself.
You are so infuriating.
He loves you. I wish Mateo felt that way about me.
What do you mean he loves me? He carries me around like a sack of potatoes. I have to go. I'll call you. Ryan! Not so fast!
You wanna keep it down, please? You're gonna wake the kids.
You're the one who slammed the door. And why is it always everybody but me?
Everybody but you what?
You always put everybody ahead of me. Haley, Mateo, Edmund's children. I'm your wife, Ryan.
Yeah, don't remind me.
You are the most insensitive, insulting... I ought to sue you for spousal abuse.
Hey, you're the one who's always throwing things, dearest.
Because you deserve it.
You are lucky I haven't wrung your pretty little neck by now. I'm going to bed.
And I'm gonna give you some pieces of my mind. You humiliated me today in front of Raquel. She's
I
my
said
friend.
everything I have to say about Raquel at the motel.
You're treating me like a child.
Because you act like a child.
Making fun of the way I talk. Why do you have to be so cruel?
You know why? Because all you ever do is you flail around here crying, poor me. You never give anybody else's feelings a second thought. Well, you know what? I got news for you. The world doesn't revolve around Princess Gillian Andrade.
Well, your world revolves around Haley Santos, another man's wife, and you stole and cheated from your job, so you cannot give me lectures.
I don't do that anymore.
Oh, you changed. Did little Miss Perfect suddenly make you see the light?
She's a hell of a lot closer to perfection than you'll ever be.
Why, because I try to help my friend? Raquel...
Raquel is trying to bust up their marriage.
She's trying to save her marriage.
She never had a real marriage.
It was legal.
They were kids. She should back off.
Well, she loves Mateo, and she's Mateo's wife. And Haley ought to move her scrawny little backside out of the way.
You better smile when you say that.
I'm sorry you had to hear that.
No, I'm glad. I am so sick and tired of my husband always defending you at my expense.
Well, I'm just sick and tired of you, period, Gillian, so why don't you pack up your rhinestone tiara and Amscray?
I have as much of a right to be here as you. Dimitri's my cousin.
Hey, Dimitri doesn't own this place. Edmund does, my brother-in-law.
Ladies, just... Please, Haley, Jillian and I really need to work this out between the two of us, I think.
Oh, be my guest. But good luck. You're gonna need it.
I'm gonna say this for the last time because it's really getting old.
Fine. Say it.
If you don't understand the words, ask questions. Number one, this thing that we've got, this feud you and I have going here, is not, and I repeat, not about Haley. It never has been.
Oh,
Number
please.
Number two, I am not in love with Haley. I have never been in love with Haley.
Oh, ever since
Would
I
you
moved
let me
into
finish,
this
please?
house.
Let me finish. All she ever did was show me something that I never believed existed. Okay, except for in the movies and in corny novels. And that's love.
Thought the L word wasn't in your vocabulary.
The only role models I had on the subject were my parents. Okay, and God knows what they had and felt for each other was not love. Hate, disgust, loathing, but not love. Okay, every night at dinner, all they used to do was yell at each other. They yelled at each other so much, my stomach would get knotted up and I wouldn't be able to eat. Okay, the later it got, the louder the yelling. I used to have to sleep with a pillow over my head. You see, that's what I thought a marriage was all about. But not since I met Haley and Mateo. That's why I'm in their corner. That's why I want them to get through this nightmare with Raquel. Do I need a translator here? I believe Dimitri speaks Hungarian. Should I go get him? What?
Ryan, if you're so gung-ho on the word love, Why can't you just say it to me? Just tell me that you love me.
I told you why. I can't tell you that I love you if I don't really know what it's like to be in love. I mean, I know it when I see it. I know when I see Haley and Mateo look at each other, I get a glimpse of it, but I'm not just gonna say it to you because you need to hear it. And if you think about it, I wouldn't imagine you'd want me to just to get you in the sack.
I think I might have a solution to this whole problem.
What?
I will accept the fact that you can't tell me you love me if you agree to do something for me.
Hey, what's the quid pro quo?
Huh?
What do I have to do in return?
I will accept the fact that you can't tell me you love me if you agree to move out.
You want me to move out?
No, not you, us, into our own little place.
But this place is huge. It's got bedrooms we've never even been in.
Yeah, but there's too many people here. People watching us, our every move we make, telling us what to do. We have no privacy.
What about your grandmother?
Oh, she can come visit us, you know, whenever she wants to. It doesn't have to be far away. I mean, you know, just our own little place on the edge of the woods.
Oh, I see. So you'd settle for something little. What is that like? More than 30 rooms, less than 50?
Ryan, it can be so romantic.
If I agree never to see or speak to Haley again. Is that what this is all about? When are you gonna get over this?
Ryan, how can I get over it if you fawn all over Haley every chance you get?
You see, that's your problem right there.
No, it's not anymore. I demand you to stay away from Haley.
You demand.
You heard me.
I don't take orders from anybody, Princess, not even the woman that
That you love?
You see, you just don't really know when to quit, do you? I mean, how can I love somebody that gives me ultimatums, that attaches strings to everything, that orders me around like their servant?
Ryan, no, I didn't
This is
mean
not your
to.
kingdom, and I'm not your loyal subject, so stop acting like the jealous shrew, or this so-called marriage you and I have is over.
You have to make World War III out of this.
Because you sound like a broken record. It's your mantra. Stay away from Haley. Do you love me? Stay away from Haley. Do you love me? It's enough to drive a guy nuts.
Am I some kind of a monster because I expect you to say those 3 little words to me?
Come on, you know how I feel. I tell you repeatedly how I feel.
Why can't I just ask you that one simple question?
Don't, Gillian, don't.
A, you love me. B, you don't. Yes or no?
I'm
A
warning
or B,
you,
which one is
please.
it? Damn it, just tell me! Do you love me? Yes or no?
No, I don't. I don't love you. I warned you not to back me into a corner. I'm like a rat. I strike out.
I don't care. You want to throw away the best thing that ever happened to you? Go ahead. But you know what?
What?
I don't know why we even have to speak to each other in the next 6 months if we're gonna get a divorce.
I think that's a little extreme, don't you think?
Talking to you is a waste of my time and my energy.
Hey, did Mateo get back yet? Ryan, you okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I asked you if Mateo got back yet.
I haven't seen him.
Boy, that's not good.
Why, where'd he go?
He went to see Raquel.
And you're worried about him?
No, I totally trust him, but I don't trust her as far as I could spit.